Children learn in different ways, from their own experiences to interaction with their friends at school. All children learn by sharing experiences and new discovery with their parents, their first teachers. Today, we conclude the Children and Brain Development series. I am Sumontha Trahan. Thanks for watching.
Active involvement. Learning requires the active and constructive involvement of the child. Learning at school requires children to pay attention, to observe, to memorize, to understand, to set goals, and to assume responsibility for their own learning. These activities are not possible without the active involvement and engagement of the learner. Children cannot be passive learners. They must participate in hands-on activities. Meaningful activities. Children learn best when they participate in activities that are perceived to be useful in real life and are culturally relevant. Many schools are communities where children from diverse cultures learn together. There are systematic cultural differences in practice, in habits, in social roles that influence learning. Sometimes meaningful activities for students coming from one cultural group are not meaningful to students who are coming from another cultural group. Relating new information to prior knowledge. New knowledge is constructed on the basis of what is already understood and believed. The ability to relate new information to prior knowledge is critical for learning. It is not possible for a child to understand, remember, or learn something that is completely unfamiliar. Some prior knowledge is necessary to understand the task at hand. Social participation. Learning is primarily a social activity, and participation in the social life of the school is essential of learning to occur. Social participation is an activity through which learning occurs. Social activity and participation began early on. Parents interact with their children, and through those interactions, children develop the behaviors that enable them to become effective members of society. The way children learn is by understanding the activities, habits, and ideas of the members of the community in which they grow up. Implementing solutions. Children learn by employing effective and flexible strategies that help them to understand, reason, memorize, and solve problems. Children develop strategies to help themselves solve problems from an early age. Strategies are important because they help children understand and solve problems in ways that are appropriate for the situation at hand. Strategies can improve learning and make it faster. Strategies may differ in their accuracy, in their difficulty of execution, in their processing demands, and in the range of problems to which they apply. engaging in self-regulation and being reflective. Learners must know how to plan and monitor their learning, how to set their own learning goals, and how to correct errors. Self-regulation requires reflection in the sense of being aware of one's own beliefs and strategies. Reflection can develop through conversation with classmates and writing activities, where children are encouraged to express their opinions. Another important aspect of reflection is being able to distinguish appearance from reality, common beliefs from facts. Restructuring prior knowledge. Sometimes existing knowledge can stand in the way of understanding new information. While this is often the case in the learning of science and mathematics, it can apply to all subject matter areas. Understanding rather than memorization. Learning is better when material is organized around general principles and explanations, rather than when it is based on the memorization of isolated facts and procedures. Children need to understand what they are learning and not to memorize facts in a superficial way. When something is understood, it is not forgotten easily, and it can be transferred to other situations. In order to understand what they are being taught, students must be given the opportunity to think about what they are doing, to talk about with other students and with teachers.